Hello guys, so today I'm going to discuss something pretty strange that happened. Okay. So recently, I obtained a collection of home recordings on VHS from a friend of mine that is now moving to another part of town, I think. I'm not too sure. But most of them consist of videos from the 90s and 2000s. Not too sure what to do with them, but I might see what's on these tapes later today or tomorrow, whatever. But he also said that he has 9 other blank tapes that he left in his closet before he moved out. So, to be quick, I rushed over to the house that he used to live in, and I went over to his closet, and I found the tapes you can see in the background right here. But what's most strange is he claimed that each one was blank, but I don't know if that's true or not, because I found one that wasn't. It's this one, by the way. Hold on. Let me just read some of the other tapes out of the way. Okay, so this tape right here had a piece of paper on it, or like the cover of the tape had a piece of paper on it right here. Like, the only words I saw on this tape was, a recall saying, Tourist Guide Tape, 2016. Yet, I don't know why anyone in the world would use VHS in 2016, but, hold on. This is the tape itself. Oh, this is the tape itself right here. I can't tell if it's actually blank or someone rewinded it all the way to make it look like it was blank. But I'm going to digitize it later today and do my findings. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do.
Greetings, new resident of our area. Please listen to our instructions carefully, as we guide you through your new place to stay. Mount Ebott. Mount Ebott consists of 8 underground areas to visit with the members. These places include the flower beds, the ruins, Snowden Forest, the waterfalls, and of course many other places you'll visit during the tour. Thanks to owner's Toriel and as door dreamer, you won't have to worry of any kind of supernatural beings harming you, especially humans.
Alright, Mr. Dreamer. Is the camera rolling? Alright, good. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, subjects are Toriel Dreamer and Sans. Appear to be suffering from mass physical trauma such as a bleeding scalp, collarbone fractured, and much more that I'll describe later on. So, Toriel, what happened? What happened? That part. How long it will take? Well, it depends on their injuries. And, according to the x-rays that we've taken, the injuries seem to be pretty severe. So, my estimate guess is they'll fully recover in about 5 months. Also, Toriel, do you mind giving me a brief description of who the main suspect was? Toriel, please tell me.
Alright, Doc. Should we bring the kid in?
I mean, I guess we could. Azrael has been waiting for like a pretty long time, so it probably doesn't hurt to let him in.
Well, whatever you say, Doc. Just hope that Azrael doesn't, react a bit too much. But I guess we could let him in. Okay. Alright, bring the kid in.
Hey there, Azrael. So, we have some pretty good news and some pretty bad news that we'd like to share. Unfortunately, yes, it is about your mother. So, the good news is we were able to recover her from the forest. But the bad news is, she turned out like this whenever we found her. Come here, I'll show you.
Yeah, I understand how it feels, kid. We feel the same way as you right now, but much more worse. We've never seen your mom in this condition before. I don't know what happened to her, but we'll try our hardest to make her recover as fast as we can. She's right, Azrael. She'll have to be in the hospital bed for at least a couple of more months. Then she'll be out of the hospital way before you know it. We promise.
We will make sure to keep this promise.
But is a total of 16 good enough to make the Big Five? The wolf will have to wait and see. There are 2 more territories still to explore, and a host
The following message is transmitted at the request by the Mount Ebott residents in the Manchester Police Department. At around 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, multiple reports from the residents at the Mount Ebott Resort northwest of Manchester witnessed what is now known as a mass threat to the city and the mountain, as well as the local forests close by. Police officers reported a child approximately 9 to 10 years of age attacking and brutally killing many people around the city of Manchester for the past 5 minutes. According to civil authorities, the child is armed with a serrated knife and can run and attack anyone they see, and as of now they are still on the run. Description of the main suspect is currently wearing long brown pants, brown shoes, and a green and yellow striped long-sleeved shirt, as well as brown hair and red eyes. If the suspect is currently in your area, it is advised you begin to board up your doors and windows and start to take shelter. Shut all curtains inside your home. Lock and shut all entrances leading inside. Turn off all the lights. Hide in a dark and secure place, and make sure you currently have an armed weapon on you, such as a handgun or a sniper rifle. For protection, you will need to require food, water, a medical kit, extra batteries, a flashlight, a weapon, and a battery-powered radio or television that can last up to 3 to 5 days. Make sure you continue monitoring local radio and news broadcasts for further information and updates on the current event.
of new contenders vying for a place in America's Big Five.
That day was no other. We were getting ready for another day in Manchester, along with viewing the beautiful side of the resort just a few miles away from our city. Nothing seemed to be out of the ordinary for the next couple of hours until I had gotten several reports from my radio related to several people getting murdered. What makes matters worse, up ahead I saw hundreds, possibly thousands of people running for dear life because of one horrible thing that will remain in my head for the rest of my life. An overpowered child with a bloody knife in her hand killing anyone she would spot. In a matter of minutes, all hell would break loose in the city and also in the resort's local forest. I remember one of my colleagues telling me through the radio that it's just not a single child. He stated that it's a potential mass casualty situation causing catastrophe across the entire city. Soon after he said that, I spotted her, headed directly towards where I was in my vehicle. Seconds later, I sped up going over the speed limit whilst this child chases after my cruiser and brutally murdering many people as I drive away. As soon as I made it over to the station, we had already received many calls related to the murders, possibly much more. I called everyone over to the station to take down this mass threat to the city, and soon after, we went to battle with this child. My God, let me tell you, it took a whole week to attempt to kill this threat. Thank God some resident nearby pumped her with lead 12 times all over her body with an assault rifle, otherwise we would have been dead because of how powerful she was. So far I have been badly injured. I have mostly received cuts and bruises all over me due to the blunt force trauma the child has given me, but other than that, I will live and recover. That week was horrible, but it's good to say the whole nightmare has ended.
Resort not too far from the city near you. All it takes is just a 2-mile drive from Manchester and you will be there in just less than 3 minutes. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to the Mount Ebott Resort. It's really worth the stay here, and most importantly, thank you for taking the time to listen to this guide.